And I'm going to be asking a couple of questions while we're live. For those of you that are Instagram, you're live here right now, you have the opportunity to join. Okay, and this call also is going to be recorded. It's recording live. So if you miss this, if you're getting this as a recording, you can actually just go on our YouTube. Every of my links, my Telegram link, my YouTube link, they are in my bio. So don't miss out. You can actually get this recording. Is going to be inspiring, amazing. A lot of people have got made a lot of progress in trading, just because they have access to this simple information. I think I'm the only one right about now that is a student. Okay, I don't know why you guys are hiding your face, but it's okay. Okay, I'm just going to proceed right into the call. Let me see. Why are you hiding your beautiful faces? I've not had the opportunity to say, oh, you guys are looking great, rich, and big. All right. So we got people from Trinidad. I only got 3 people that responded on the call. Energy is everything. Can I tell you one secret in life? Everything you're going to learn, attract, and become is based on the energy you put out every day. At the end of the day, your energy is your workforce. All right. If you don't know how to use your energy, all right, if you don't know how to maintain your energy, project your energy, you'll begin to attract things that you don't want. All right. Just because you're idolizing, all right, your energy. Energy is everything. Okay, if I'm not happy, I can never be happy. For me to be happy, I have to put out happiness. For me to get love, I have to put out love. For me to get excited, I have to put out excitement. Everything you're going to gain out of life, you have to put out first. Because why? You are the manifestation center. You get into a session like this, stop looking at people and say, okay, what do they want to do? All right, what are they doing right now? No, you want to put a wow, another opportunity to learn from someone who's good, another opportunity to actually see someone tell us about the market. Wow, thank you right now for being out there, sharing with us what is amazing about Forex. Thank you for always coming out here every Tuesday, all right, to share with us for free what value you've learned over the years. You know what you're doing? What you put out, you're manifesting. That's so beautiful. So when you come, don't hold back the love, the energy, the excitement, the happiness. Don't hold it back. Because if you hold it back, you're actually holding it back from yourself. Does that make sense? So can you guys put some energies on any chat you see, whether on YouTube, whether on Instagram, whether on the chat right now? Put out some love energy, some excitement energy. I need you guys to do that because it's very, very important. Can I tell you how powerful it is? You guys want to know? All right. Put no on the chat. Can I tell you how powerful it is? How powerful you are right now? Can I tell you? All right, if you want to know, let me tell me. Say yes on the chat. I'll show you. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you. One of the secret behind big environments, okay, is excitement. Your excitement is so powerful. They measure all of the excitement vibration on this call right now. It's going to determine what we get on this call. All right. A lot of people don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to make yeah. One of the things I've studied over the years, I am successful the way I am because I am an excited person on screen by default. Okay. If you guys notice me, when I was in the IM Academy, one of the things that I brought differently as an educator, it's not because I was the best educator. I wasn't the most viewed educator because I was the best educator. I had the best wins. Yeah. Okay. Apparently I had an amazing win. Okay. But there's something about me that I can affect you even while you're in your bedroom. Put 100 if you believe that. Okay, I bring in a kind of excitement and I made that my culture. And over time, people couldn't ignore that excitement. Okay, and that got me my win. So I did not win because I was the best trader. I won because I could get you. I got to you to allow me to win. All right, Henry, what are you trying to say? If I don't get you excited, I cannot win the way I want. All right. So how did I know? Over time, I've seen a lot of people play low on this. Okay. But I think sometime in the 70s, I think around 1730, an experiment was done. Okay. And it was a positive experiment, was conducted for a period of time. The experiment was positive. But somehow, social experiment, they got this experiment redone, all right, duplicated with a group of individuals, general, all right, majority of the general were unsuccessful people, and the experiment was negative. Same experiment that was done positively became negative. Sometimes in the 80s, again, they conducted this experiment again, but this time around with a group of successful people, all right, and the experiment was successful. That's the power of presence, the power of community. If we all carry a negative energy, okay, it could affect the result of something positive. Never forget that. All right. And that's why you have to be careful about the environment. I love a scripture that says, all right, Blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. It's talking about our physical environment, internal environment, and our social environment. Okay, not walketh in the counsel, all right, or standing in the way. It's talking about your environment. It affects you. So when you come into this environment, one of the things you want to do is what you give is what you get. Be excited. Say, I'm excited. I'm loving. All right. I'm powerful. I'm happy. You always say that. Put it on the chart. Okay. So, one of the things I'm going to ask today is how many of you've been following me for a while and you've been getting value for this session that I do, all right, every Tuesday, okay, put value. And how long have you been following me for this value? Most of you are in the academy, all right, most of you are not in the academy, but so far, so good, you've been following me. But what I do is just give you plain value, give you trade ideas, teach you how we get these trades, all right, and that's it. A lot of people are winning, but I want to know, okay, maybe the question I have to ask, how many of you are not winning yet? Okay, I want to say something bombastic. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people do things, they don't take stock. One thing that I'm very good at, all right, as a mentor, as a coach, I tell people, okay, watch what you do to see the result of where you are. Because if you don't know where you are, how can you get to where you're going? If you've been doing something over a year or two and you're not watchful about the result you're producing and you're saying, I just want to be consistent, one day I'm going to get the result. No, that's stupid. Okay. It's not about consistency. One of the things the scripture tells us, he said, teach us to number our days. It means you have to document, take account of everything you do. All right. How can you get better tomorrow if you don't know what happened yesterday and today? You have to know, because tomorrow is going to be better when you articulate what happened yesterday to produce today. Does this make sense? Put sense on the chart. All right. It should. Don't just do things because you want to be consistent. Just don't trade because people are trading and one day you're going to make it. All right. Don't just stay in an environment. People are winning and you're not winning and you're not asking yourself why. Okay. At the end of the day, I have a truth to tell you today. Okay. That's why I'm asking this question. So, how many of you are not winning yet? Let me bombastic you. No, I'm just kidding. I want to tell you something you have to pay attention to. All right. And this is internal. How many of you are not winning yet? You've been trading, you've been following these sessions, but you're not winning yet. All right, just let me know on the chat. It's good. I just want to look out for some people. I just want to look out for those who I do with results right now. Okay. And if I'm not getting any response, that's to perceive that you guys are winning. That's so? Okay. Owen Kennex said you're on winning. How long have you been following me, Owen Kennex? All right. How long have you been following these market mastery sessions? Okay. Ferrami David said you have not been winning. How long have you been following these market mastery sessions? Okay. 2 weeks. All right. You're still young. Okay. So I have, okay. I think I have I've not done something. Hold on. I know I'm being one-sided right now. So for those of you on YouTube right now, wait, I'm live on YouTube now, right? Hold on. I'm live, but where's my screen? Just a moment, fam. I'm recording, right? Yeah, it says recording. Just a moment. I'm live on YouTube now, right? Good one. I'm live. So you guys can join the live Zoom. Yeah, it says recording. Okay, good. You guys can join the live Zoom so that I know when you're answering. Okay, because I'm just reading the chat here on Zoom. So I'm not here. NRC. These names are new. Okay, I know I don't literally pay attention to the chat, but I really want to connect with people at maybe an internal level with this kind of question. Okay, I'm new still on demo. That's good. Okay. Oh, hold on, guys. I pasted. Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't pin it. But that's the link to the Zoom, those of you on Instagram. And so next time, you don't have to wait for me to paste the link here. It's actually every Tuesday, we post the link and access to the Telegram group. So if you're not on the Telegram group, make sure you click on my bio and join the Telegram group so that you get on the communication. It's very, very easy. All right. I need you guys that are admin to watch out right now, because at the end of the day, there are these scammers and stupid people who just play. So watch out. All right. For everyone who's coming right now, be power kicks. Okay. Get ready. So I made some of you admins. So this goes for everybody that I'm asking this question, and also people that are just getting started. All right. What I want to say goes for this category of people. Not everybody will win in Forex. Okay. And not everybody we know why they are not winning. I'll spill it to you. Majority of people are going to quit. Okay, within their first 6 months. That data has not changed. And I probably think it will not change. Okay, because majority of people get to start this environment without knowing why they should start. Okay, so I'd say this. And if you want to know more, probably you want to delve deep, maybe connect with me. All right, because the answers are true. If you're trading and you don't have results right now, you don't have results in trading. Okay, and you've been following a good environment, a good mentor, you don't have a why. All right. When I say I use something, so a lot of people are trading, but anybody that is in a good environment and is not winning, okay, the problem is the why. I need everybody to put why on the chat. Okay, put why. W-H-Y. Right? We have to understand this today. The earlier you understand this, it's going to make sense. But guess what? If it's not been making sense, you will not want to understand this. But I put it in your front or your face or your ears anyway, because you know me. I do what I need to do, not because I want, because you want it. All right. So everybody that is successful today, they go through what normal people will not go through. And the only thing that sustains them is the reason they need to go through those things. Okay. At some point, the sweet is going to turn to salt, and the salt is going to turn to sour. At the point where it's sour, no logic is going to get you in here. Okay. It's only the reason you have to go through the hard times that's going to get you in. I tell people, if you don't have a why, all right, you're not going to be disciplined. You're going to be over leveraging. Why are people over leveraging today? Nothing is at stake. My future is at stake here. I can't mess it up. At some point, it wasn't like that. Okay, someone's life is dependent on my success. If I show up every day, I bring in my best. I can't second guess. I can't gamble about it. The reason a lot of people are gambling in trading is because they don't have a why, and that's period. You don't know why you're trading. You think it's just one of those fun environments, and they tell you go document, you're not documenting, and guess what? You have a live account that you pop money in and you just want to make money, you're a gambler, right? You don't have a why. It's better you quit. That's the truth. This is real deal. Futures are connected to this. Your life, your children, everything about success is connected to what you're doing. Okay? If you find the reason you're not listening, is because the reason you're not listening is because you don't know why you should listen. You just want to do something. You just want to trade. You just want to make money. Now, a lot of people are incentivized with the drive of people have made it. So they love the success of other people and they just want to do what other people did, but they don't want to become who other people are. All right. Everybody that is success, I admire success because of what is put in. Okay. This is me. When I came in, there was something about me that I realized. I knew I never loved trading. Nobody can tell me jack about that. I didn't love trading. But the moment I made a truce and I found out why people were failing and I wanted to learn the skill and I knew I was going to learn for people, I didn't know what I did. I didn't come in here assuming I was going to get it right because people are getting it right. First, one thing I did was to humble myself. And I went under the tutelage of people that I could say financially I'm bigger than. Okay. And I said I wanted to learn from them. They tell me what to do. Anything that I'll serve them. Because why? I didn't know what I didn't know, and I was willing, because the future, I saw why I started. And for me to get going, I have to be humble to follow instructions. The reason people don't follow instructions is because they don't have a strong why. Now, some people may have a why, but I'm talking about a why that is strong. So if you're going back and forth, so today, a lot of people can come. How many of you have blown accounts? All right. Put BA on the chat. You've blown accounts. Let's do something very serious here right now. In trading, you have blown account. Put BA, that's blown account. Everybody who's blown an account, put BA on the chat. You can actually put how many accounts you've blown. That's fine. It's going to make it even more sweeter. Okay. 15. Okay. So one question that you have to, maybe you may not give me the accurate answer, or you may not even have the answer, is have you, all right, have you gone through any process of documentation to show you are a success in trading? Every one of you that have blown accounts. You can see that the answer is going to come very slow. I guarantee you. You don't even know how to answer that, most of you. Have you gone through any form of attestation and accreditation, all right, that you are a success and you can go ahead and trade? Can I tell you one truth? Since I've documented trading, I've never blown an account. This is 2018 to 2023 is 5 years. Since I learned the principle of mastery, I will never blow an account. I cannot blow. It's impossible for me to blow an account. Am I talking to someone? How many of you, it's strange for you to hear what I said right now? It's strange to you. I don't have what can blow an account in me. Do you understand? Do you want to understand more? When I see people blow account, I only tell you something. I cannot, it's impossible. It's almost impossible unless the broker wiped my money, network, I made a mistake. I cannot even make that mistake. I cannot attract such mistakes. Are you all with me? How many of you want to get to that level? See, can I tell you one thing? Before you're going to have your big break in trading, make crazy money, and I tell anybody, there is nobody on earth today that can come with this argument and win. All right? Before you're going to have your big, if you've made money in trading, okay, outside of documentation, you would lose it. I guarantee you. All right? That's one. Then, before you're going to make money and retain it, you must learn not to lose it. If you don't learn how not to lose money, if you make money, you lose it. Am I talking? Put 100 if you got that. Okay? So my goal when I teach people, it's not making money. I teach you what's bigger than making money, not losing it. When I came into this industry, my first 2 years, I paid attention to what? Losses. Because I knew I was going to eventually make it. The problem is losing it. Do you guys agree with me? The problem in trading is not winning. It's losing what you want. Am I correct? Do you guys agree with me? Put 100%. So majority of you that are losing, okay, you're winning, but you're winning more than you lose. And the frustration comes in and you become more frustrated and you blow up. Do you know that before every blowing of account, there was first a win? How many of you agree with me? Put 10. Then there was an unnecessary loss, a frustrating loss. Put 20 if you agree with me. Frustration precedes every blowing of account. Do you know that blowing of account is actually a deliberate factor? More of deliberate factor. Frustration. Oh, why did this thing hit me and left me here? The next thing you see, you over leverage because you want to pursue the market. Indiscipline, gambling. All right. Frustration precedes blowing of account. Am I correct? Am I talking the truth right now? Put truth on the chat. You know, there are times where you hear things like this. It's very, very important. You hear them. Just hearing them is more therapeutic, and they're very important to where you're going. Okay. So nobody can tell me today that it's okay to blow an account. Yes, it's okay to blow an account to blow demo account, but it's not okay to blow live account. Okay. When I mastered documentation, I funded $1,000 live account to blow it. I couldn't blow it. Since then, I've never blown an account. But before then, I was blowing demo account. I was blowing some. But when I found out this, so I tell everyone this today, okay? It's almost as I was on Instagram and someone said, the moment you master your name, you cannot learn your name anymore. Am I correct? The moment you master your name, you know how to pronounce it and you know how to spell it. You can't learn anything about your name anymore. Am I correct? The moment you know it, you know it. All right? The moment you pass the exam of documentation, you will make mistakes, but not blowing account mistakes. Okay? The moment you learn how to document trades, when I say trades, I'm not really talking about the market. You guys, I've shown you the 4 elements of success when it comes to mastery. When you experience, you would understand. If it goes the other way, you're in trouble. A lot of people they understand before they experience. It's dangerous. It's a cancer. If knowledge comes to you, all right, outside of the experience, okay, this meeting is recorded. You don't have to record David Kayode. You don't have to record, okay? It's recorded on YouTube. So this is what you see a lot of people today, they make research and they want to understand how this thing works, how the market works before they trade it, before they strategize, before they get in. No, it's wrong. You have to experience it. As you're experiencing, as you're watching the videos, that's why I have a factor of watch 21 videos. Something's going to happen when you watch 21 videos. Understanding comes from, if an understanding comes to you by book, by idea, it's not sustainable. But if it comes to you by your experience, okay, it's sustainable. Okay. And when you practice your understanding, that's what leads to mastery. That's the 4 things. Experience, that's why you need time. Go over the videos, give it time. All right, watch it, get the language in your system, learn what pips are, learn what all the strategies, support, resistance. Begin to hear them. It may not make sense in your first month or your first 2 months, but what you're doing is that you are recycling your brain with new knowledge, new language. What's going to happen eventually, you just see there's something about you that's powerful. You just begin to see that what used to be support and resistance and you didn't demand supply, you didn't know, it's now beginning to make sense as the market hit those areas. Oh, okay, this is why I buy. Okay, oh, this is what is understanding is going to come. That's natural, that's organic. You don't enforce it, you don't do it outside. You can't learn how to swim, touch it outside. You have to be in, you have to experience the water, know the waves, or I sing, drink water, or I pump, know how it affects your eyes. Then you begin to make decision on what to do when you're underwater. Does this make sense? Okay. Am I talking to someone? It's real. A lot of people today are trading or are making decisions about trading without experience. What I did to experience was 4 hours, 11 to 3 a.m. I was experiencing the market. I wasn't trading. I was just watching videos. What I was doing is what? I was getting this data inside of my system. Today, this data is playing out. Because why? Understanding came over time. Then what I did was understanding. Every understanding has an instruction. Then I began to practice those understanding. I was documenting. They say buy when it comes to support. They say sell when it comes to resistance. This is a trend. When they say the market is on a downtrend, you sell. Do not go against the trend because the trend is your friend. I began to practice. There was nobody there with me. Okay, I've gotten this instruction from the mentors, I've gotten this data. Now I have to practice. That's responsibility. I need everybody to write the word responsibility. Everybody who fails in this environment over time is failing because of irresponsibility. They don't want to be responsible for their account. They want someone to drain their account. They want to blame someone that it is you, it's your idea. You don't want to be responsible for yourself. Today is a bit different, right? Okay, you guys are feeling a different energy today. Okay, so responsibility will get you practicing. So I know the mentor, when he comes and says, this is by this support, this is how he trades the power strategy. This is how he does the double blessing. This is how he does whatsoever strategy. This is how he does it. I've been with him for 3 months, but I've not been responsible because all I'm doing is just getting his ideas, okay, following his pattern, doing what he tells me to do. I'm good at following, but at some point, I have to be responsible for making the same decisions that he's making. And not until I start practicing that instruction that he's giving me every day, I am irresponsible. Am I making sense? Put sense on the chat. I want to know this is sitting in you. I'm irresponsible. I'm making excuses as to why I can't do it. I don't have time. You don't have time, but you've lost 4 accounts? Come on, you don't have time, but you get on every trading session. You don't have time, but still sleep 6 hours a night. You don't have a why, period. You don't know why you're doing this. Am I making sense? Because if you say you don't have time, but you have a 9-to-5 job, okay, you are earning less than $10,000 a month, and you say you don't have time, then we're not in the same environment. Am I talking to someone? So come off that. Those are secondary factors, okay, that looks primary. So I'm talking about responsibility today. So I practice. When I practice, I'll fail. It will be different from what the mentor gave, and I'll begin to ask questions. That's the correlation between mentorship, okay, and learning. A lot of people today are learning in an environment they don't have access to mentors. Everywhere you're going to produce results, a mentor is going to help guide you to the results that are going to be sustainable in your life. Okay, I am who I am today because I had access to mentors. I had people, still do today. Okay, I have people. When I am making mistakes, I go to, and I will say, these are the mistakes I am making. But funny enough, I was very good at duplicating people's results on dying. Like I can, if I see, I watch over a period of time, I can duplicate results. Okay, that's me because I know how to do it. And that's why over the years, I put myself in an environment to help people, not to follow me and do the things that I do. Okay, I want you to follow me and learn how to do the things you should do the way I do it. Does this make sense? All right, because my success in trading came from, there was a me factor to it. I want you to know this today, irrespective of any environment you are in, irrespective of any institution, any academy, if the academy does not point you to you, how you can be successful, they're just giving you a template that is not you, you won't win big and sustainable. All right, am I making sense? Everything, because why? Everybody is a strategy. I may be trading the power strategy today, okay? I don't limit you to trading power strategy. That's why I teach what can make you form any strategy by yourself. Because every strategy defines you. So you may not be a swing trader. You may be, that's why I'm very good. You guys know I'm very good in every type of trading. Okay, I'm a swing trader, but I mastered binary. Binary is scalping. I'm not a scalper. But because of what I know, I've been able to master it, and I can teach you how to trade binary. I'm very good at binary. I have withdrawals in binary. Okay, but I'm not a scalper. But I was able to learn it through what I'm showing you today. Okay, you could, if there's no success without documentation. Everything I teach over the years, I tell people, you will not win if you're not documented. What's documentation in trading? Experience. Understand. What did you understand? Document it. Every trader that is a trader that has a live account, that is trading a live account, and you don't have 100 trades documented, and you don't have a 60 to 70% win ratio, and you're trading a live account, you're a gambler. Am I making sense? You guys want me to repeat that? Be honest if you want me to repeat that. I'll repeat it in a way you can understand it. All right. There are a lot of people that are investors, but there are a lot of people are gamblers. So if you're a trader today, you have a live account, you're trading a live account. Who is a trader? I'm not talking someone who's leveraging. I'm not talking someone who is investing. I'm talking about a trader. You call yourself a trader. You're into the business of trading. You've learned tricks of trading, but you don't have 100 trades documented. It means you don't have a template of what you've done to document your trade, but you are taking you're taking trades. It means you're trading. I'm not talking about copy paste. I'm talking trading. Is it making sense now? You guys are getting it now. Put 10 on the chat. You're trading. It means you're taking trades. You're looking at the market and you say, okay, if it gets here, it's anticipated, and you're taking trade, but you don't have a documentation that these trades, you've done it over a period of time and you are 60 to 70% on a win ratio, and you're just duplicating that win. You're a gambler. So how many of you are here that you blew your account and you know you blew your account because you're a gambler? All right, I was a gambler. Because a lot of people are not going to move forward if they don't identify what made them stay backward. So how many of you were gamblers? You used to be gambler, or you're still gambling before now, but this is going to change you. All right, this information is going to change you. So you blew 15 accounts because you're gambling. You're just trying to win, but you don't know how to win. So you're gambling. Okay, today I'm documented. Every trader that is under me that has gotten to 6 figures, 5 figures, 4 figures, 7 figures, they are documented. They have this process. They've done this over time. What do we call a back test? Okay, we do this thing over a period of time, and we've shown people how to do it. That's documentation. Okay, when you followed me on the system, you saw my documentation. Month after month, I was doing the same thing on screen. I can only come and do what I've known how to do. It's default. You can't learn how to spell your name the moment you know it. It's default. Am I making sense? You do it. There's a confidence that comes to you when you know you've done it, and that you don't dilly die. Is it going to go? I mean, you lose good. Do you know a lot of people don't lose right? Okay, because why? They are suggesting the trade. So I think this trade has gotten, it's going to go. That's why some of you are in the group, you ask, the trade has gotten there right now. Should we take it? Do you know why you ask that question? Why? How many of you do that? Put 10 on the chat. We tell you the area, we'll do the analysis, and we'll tell you this is what you need to do. When the trade does this, this is this. When this closes at this area, sell. But what you do is everything has aligned, but you come and you still come to ask for validation because you are irresponsible. You don't want to be responsible for the action. You want someone to tell you what to do. Because why? You know why? Because you are not documented. If you don't and follow the instruction over a period of time, when the trade triggers, you are going to say, oh, I'm in. Everything has been documented. Everything has hit. I am in on this trade. Who else is with me? How many of you see the difference? No, but you're not going to ask for validation to get in on the trade. You're also going to announce that I am in. Everything is, because why? Something will push you in on the trade because it has pushed you in over 70% of the time and you won. Are you seeing a clear difference in what I'm communicating right now, family? All right. Putting clear on the chat. There's going to be a difference. There's going to be your approach. When you're trading, when we're having a live trading session, your absorbance is going to be different. You're not going to be guessing. You know, okay, hey, Kenry, the market is there right now. Okay. Oh, Kenry, you said this. I know you're speaking, but the market has just gotten there. All right. I think we should get in right now. There is going to be a level of confidence, and confidence is what leads to withdrawals. Making sense? Confidence is what leads to withdrawals. You can leverage me and make money, but to withdraw, you need to duplicate me. To duplicate me, you have to be confident about what I do. Do it for yourself and confirm that, oh, this is what Kenry does, and I've done it. Kenry used to get 70%. Oh, now, okay, now I know why I get, because I'm getting 70% on the same thing. At that level, we are partners. You're no more my student, you're my partner. Okay, you're going to see that your operation is going to be different. The only thing that will not come in, which is secondary, I'll call it, it's not risk management. So there's trade management, there is risk management. So there's documentation, there's proof of documentation in trading, but there's also proof of documentation in risk management. A lot of people have not even passed the proof of documentation in trading, okay? Not to talk of proof of risk management. So those are the two things that get you to withdrawals. If you don't have a proof of how you've traded a certain risk, are you risking 1 to get 3? Are you risking this? And you don't have 100 documentation, 50 to 100 document, and you're trading a live account, just know you're leveraging. It's either you're leveraging or you are totally a gambler. Okay, I know saying this right now is making trading look hard. True or true? It's not making trading look hard, right? Some of you are perceiving that trading is hard. Okay, but I perceived it when I made a decision to have this communication with you. I perceived that this is how people, it's not looking hard. How can I do 100 trades? How can I, okay, at the end of the day, I want to say this. A life outside of success is struggle. There's a point in time you have to choose your heart. Today, even if I don't trade, I earn the kind of money. I used to work traveling from state to state, moving and pushing and building for companies, okay? But today I sit in the comfort of my home. Even if I don't travel a year, I make more than times 10 of what I used to do when I was struggling. I know the time effort I put in. I used to do more than a 9 to 5. I used to work in a place where I sleep in the place. So that's not a 9 to 5, that's 24 hours. Okay. And I knew what my bank account was, what my bank balance. In fact, I don't know have an account officer. I don't know what an account officer is. I cannot call my account officer and make demands, because I don't even know what it is to have an account officer. I mean, if you think at some point when they said account officer, it was strange to you. Okay. But I'll tell you this today. If you practice what I tell you, you're not just going to own an account officer, you can talk to the bank manager. Okay. It's just a choice. Moving 9 to 5 today is difficult. The bills are growing, inflation is hitting society, it's hard. A lot of people are putting more time to go into more schools to get more degrees so that they can earn more money. That's slavery. Okay. What I can tell you is you could solve this with 2 hours every day or 1 hour every day. Just make a decision between this next 90 days or this next 5 months. 1 hour every day could solve this life. Okay, and make you a different person financially. 1 hour every day. All right. You can use the rest of the hours for any other thing. Use 1 hour every day. Okay. Take 45 minutes to learn. Take 15 minutes to practice. Do this for the next 60 to 90 days. Okay. And most importantly, you want to watch out for instructions. A lot of people are doing things today without instructions. Follow the ways of a guide. Okay, just because you're exposed to YouTube, you can learn many things in Forex. Doesn't mean you would win big. You can learn how to win, but winning is a different ball game. Winning comes from a place of direct access to instructions. Okay, that is why you have to get a good mentor that knows what you're doing and they can guide you into the process of winning. And take their instructions. You're going to be a better person. All right, that's going to be my advice. 1 hour every day, 15 minutes of practice. So what do I mean by practice? There's a strategy you're learning today. Okay, take 15 minutes every day to set up. All right. And over the course of the day, what you just do is if those things trigger, just get them on a demo account, practice them. If you have 100, you see your win ratio. And where a mentor's idea comes in is when your win ratio is lesser than the one the mentor is getting, you just ask, this is what I did. And this is my result. What did I do right and what did I do wrong? And they'll tell you this is what you need. This is where you need to sharpen. But when there is no mentor, you just begin to go guesswork. That's a dangerous thing. It's wasting time to guesswork. But when you have a mentor, when you have an environment where you can have an accountability, they can tell you what to do. It's going to be a whole lot different. All right. I promise you. Today, your salary, you can actually make it in a binary trade if you learn how to do 2 to 3% every day. Most of you have been training with me for long, binary for long. All right. But you don't have 100 documented trades of a 60% win ratio, yet you still fund account trade. Because why? You just forced this message today hard. Okay. If this is the only thing that I did today, then I believe I've been able to pass a message that's going to change the way you think about trading. Okay, and that is success. That was I successful with that? How many of you are going to think different about trading right now? So your withdrawal is going to be preceded by your proof of documentation in two ways: trading and risk management. If you don't have it, you are a gambler. So how many of you today, you say, I cease gambling, all right? I'll cease gambling. Now, so every instruction I give you to document your trades, if I give you all these trade ideas I give you, so let's look at the market right now. There are most of you are coming back here, all you do is watch. You don't take this to account, okay? Most of you don't take this to account. So I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to do only 2 setups for today because I did a lot of the talking, all right? Just going to do 2 setups. 1 setup I already did. I said I was going to show you guys. It's very close. I don't know if it's gotten there. Oh my goodness. Oh, is it there? Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so for those of you that are watching here right now, I'm off screen. Every other thing that I did is probably hearing. But right now I'm on screen. So God bless you guys for staying here. You can actually join the YouTube or join the Zoom. Okay, let me make this short. So, all right. Can you guys see my screen? I have a special for you guys next week. Can you guys see my screen? Talk to me. Before we even go there, how many of you got blessed? I just blessed you. All right. Eye-opening. I spoke to your spirit. Okay. It's punishing what I do sometimes. I wish I had someone who was doing this directly to me. I just promised myself that I'm going to try and do it so people tell them the truth, even if they don't like me. But at the end of the day, they're going to be my friends if they start making 6 figures, because all 6 figure income earners are friends. Anybody that you see that they are quarreling when they are rich, right? Watch it 2 years, 3 years later. All rich people, they are friends. All right. So, okay. So NZD USD, there are a lot of things when it comes to success in trading, a lot of things that you guys need to pay attention. I'm just giving you the basics. Okay, there are other things attached. That's why you need an environment where you could have a coach and a mentor. And that's what we do. That's why I decided to create an environment to help people, because I can come here and talk. But what proof do I have that I can help you do this? I can't. I can just talk to you to hope you listen. But listening is one part, action is another part, because what makes you hear different, all right, is the doing part. The doing part is what makes you listen. If it's out, if the doing is out, it's just hearing. So a lot of people are hearing, but the listeners are the doers. So there is something we call maybe what I'll do over the course of the week for the family. For those of you that are in family, you guys, you remind me there's something I need to teach you guys in trading. All right, it's the other way of trend. Okay. I did it with this market. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it's the other way of a trend. So, yeah, I'm just going to give you guys this idea right now. So this market is a pretty good setup. Okay. And what I did was I did a bottom trend, because you must be very good at trend. If you're not good at trend, you're going to be almost inaccurate with most of your trades. Okay, trend is very, very good. So if you look at this trade right now, overall trend of the monthly on NZD USD, overall, okay, we can see that this is a higher from this. So it's a downtrend, right? And the market is about 3 things. Number 1, the trend. Number 2, support and resistance, which is supply and demand. Number 3 is price action. For any form of strategy of trading, you have to know these 3 things. Okay, so you have to know where are the liquidity area, where are the supply areas, where are the demand areas. Because to sell the market, you have to sell a demand. You have to sell a supply. You have to buy a demand. Does that make sense? If you don't know these things, you're going to guesswork this market. Everything you're going to be doing is just try to trade. Okay. But if you really want to invest, you have to know demand and supply. And after knowing a trend, because at the end of the day, you want to go the direction of where the majority are going. Okay, it only take market makers, okay, to push market against its direction. And market makers are those who have the interbank, those who have the equity, large cash flow. But since you are a spot trader, you are the one who follows what is done. Does this make sense? Put 5 on the chat. So that is why we do technical analysis to show, to diagnose the market. Where is the market coming from the perspective of a month, from the perspective of years? Where is it going to? Okay, so I know in 2023 now, right now, of over the years, the market has been pushing up. Yes, but at some point, drastically was falling down over the course of the month. This gives you the direction of what the big plays are doing in the market. And next thing, you don't know when to trade it today, but you now break it down, top to bottom analysis. You break it down, all right? The reason I use FIB is FIB automatically gives you okay, you know what I'm going to do right now? Would you guys just agree I do one analysis so that I can teach you how I got here? I may not be able to do 2, but should I just do one analysis? I'll take all this off right now. So let me teach you how I arrived here. Would you guys like that? Okay. Would that be better? Rather than just showing you so many things. So you guys can go duplicate this on any of your, it's very, very important. This is a good setup, but at the end of the day, just showing you the analysis without what I'm saying right now, I'd love to show you. Okay, so I'm just going to take this off right now, but we'll get it at the end. Watch this structure. Let me take it back. Take a screenshot of it. There are different approaches to the market. Okay, take a screenshot of this. It's very, very beautiful. Would arrive here the same way. Okay, so you may want to look at this as well. So look at this, we'll get all of this. All right, so let me take it out. So the first thing I do, like talking about trend, is I go on the monthly. So this is the monthly plane. All right, the radius, okay, this is the high, this is the low, and this has been the trend. Okay, that's how you get a trend, active trend. This is the high, this is the low. Okay, and because this is forward, so this high is what I'm taking right now. So from the high to the next low, okay, is the measurement. Are you guys with me? So I could say, to get the trend right now, put it on this high. So this high and this high are same. So what I'm just going to do is right now, good. So this is it. So this is the active monthly trend. Do you guys get this? Okay. I'm slow a little bit right now. That's why I said I want to teach. You guys got this. So this is how to get the active monthly trend. All right. Good. So the next thing I want to do is now, I want to do a bit of, take away the, let's not use Fibonacci yet. Let's use price action to get our local areas, okay? When you see the high, take the high. You should learn how to technically analyze the market. So this is the high of the market, okay? And from this high, where is the low of this high? Okay, the next low of this high, okay, is this area. The low before this high is this area. Are you guys following? Okay, because when the market got here, there was a demand here. So the demand is the low of the market. So this is what the demand for this high. Are you with me? All right. So if you look at this right now, so this is actually the low before this high. So you take account of that, always take account of it. All right. Then the next thing is, when this high was created, what low did it create? It created this low. All right. So after this low, okay, what was the next low it created? It created this low. So are you guys getting the logic? All right. After that low, what was the next low? It created this low. After that low, what was the next low? It created this low. Do I need a Fibonacci to draw this for me? No, it's just understanding, okay, the highs and the lows of every market. Does it make sense? So I've been able to take account the lows of all of the markets, all right, since it created this high. So this is what I'm going to do. I have gotten a technical area, but how do I know the strong areas of the technical? I just want to gather the data of everybody through Fibonacci right now. So I'm going to take a Fibonacci, okay, and I take it from high to the low. Hey, family, can you see significantly, all right, that the areas that I've drawn, so we take account of what? So this is 50%, we'll take account of 75%. Can you see how the market played out in those areas? Are you guys with me? Many of you have seen that. I told you guys that, something happens around the 50%, okay? And the 75%. Can we say that this is a low, this is a low? The market played out. The market actually, that was actually 50% of the market, okay? Now, it means this is good. So now I have this as the monthly plane, all right? I've been able to deduce my own areas that I feel based on price structure, lows and highs, supplies and demand, right? The next thing I want to do right now is take it. I'm not trading a monthly trade. But what that means is these areas, I'm going to account for them as we move on. So I'm going to take it to the weekly right now. And I want to get the weekly trend. All right. And there's something that I saw. I want you guys to look at this. Okay, so we're looking at the weekly right now. This is the overall trend, okay? But at the same time, the weekly still has a steep movement on the downside. Are you guys seeing this? Now, this is something I want to show you guys, all right? Let's take this. If you look at this market, you see a correlation between how the market is dragging and falling down. Okay, there's a correlation of how the market is falling. Okay, looking from this, you see that the market is arranging itself, all right, somewhere around here. So this is the weekly, okay? And now, one of the things you have to know in this market is market buys from support, okay, and sells from resistance. So after this support, the market is in a support right now, which means you ought to be looking for buys, okay? After this support, where's the next support? It's here, okay? So now what I'm doing is that I'm supposed to be looking at but also it's a downtrend. But the market has gotten to a place where it's in a support area, all right? Should I be buying a downtrend? Oh, one of the things is you diagnose the market totally, okay, before you know what action you want to take. So on the weekly, I see, okay, for the previous one I did draw it here. I just did here, okay? So this is the base of the market based off on the weekly. This is the base. The market has been touching here, which means at every point it touches any of the base, it goes up, touches any of the base, it goes up, touches any of the base. And this base is coincidentally hitting another, all right, technical area. So we should be seeing some levels of move on the upside, all right, within the next days, okay? So what I did was, so let's break this down a bit. So now that I know this, excuse me, this is the high, this is the low, okay? This is 50%, this is 75%, this is 100%. I am looking at sell. So if I want to sell this market, I want the market to come to areas like this, okay? Then I'm going to have a good sell, okay? Yes, this is a buy, that's why it's buying. But because I am not prone to buying, okay, I now want to look at structures, all right? So if you look at the structure right now, here is a bar, here is a floor, which means I've seen my first weekly structure. Market comes here, okay, because it's a correlation, all right? It's going to move. There's going to be a reaction here. There's going to be a reaction. So that's my first reaction on this market based on the day, all right? Now I'm going to switch this a little bit to a 4-hour because I already know that the market has hit the bottom right now. So what am I looking for? Okay. I'm looking for the market to come here so that I'll say that's my first trade. Major trade, okay? Second major trade is I'm looking because it's going to buy up, okay? But it's not my style. It's not my style, okay, to actually buy this. So what I'm going to do right now is because there's something on this market right now. Watch this. I want to see. This market is on its way. This market should be going up from here. But because I am looking at sell, all right, this is how if this market comes here right now, what you do is just pick a sell. You can put a pending order, put your stop loss around here. Here is going to sell, at least going to sell half of this. If this market gets here, you're going to sell half of this. That's how to get an idea. You can see that everything about this market means you wait. Okay. Then the next way, there's another way to trade. If I want to buy, can I buy this market? Yes, you can buy it. Okay, but this is not my trigger. I'll show you how to buy it right now. That's what brings us to the last part of the analysis. But I do know where I'm going to sell and continue the trend from. Okay, this is 25% and this is 60%. So if this market breaks this area, comes to this area, ultimate sales happen from here. Major activities are going to start happening from here. Does it make sense? So now I know I've been able to diagnose, all right, this monthly market into the what? The weekly market into the daily market. I now know where I can sell this market. Okay, and I know where I can buy this market. So at one point, can I buy this market, Kenry? Okay, all I just need to do, the market is going to go up somehow. I need to use price action. So what's price action? The market has been creating a consolidation. I always tell you something. What did I tell you? If the market hits a very strong technicals on the monthly, what happens? Before it's going to give up the exhaustion on the momentum, there's going to be a consolidation. So this was momentum. Can you guys see the consolidation? Am I being too fast? Okay. So if you are bought here, the market will just still be dancing around. What you need for clear movement is, all right, take all of this out. Okay. This is already good. If this market breaks this area, it's a clear confirmation of the breakout, retest of structure. The market is going. So this is how you can buy back to this area. And what risk? Let me see. The market happens. That's a 100-piece move. That's how I can buy this. That's a full confirmation of price action. So I've been able to do the trend work. I've been able to do the supply and demand work to know the strong areas. Now, for me to trade, I have to have a sense of entry. What's your strategy of entry? That's where price action comes in. Just because the market is at the supply doesn't mean I should sell. Okay. Just because the market is at the demand doesn't mean I should buy. There must be a strategy of my entry, and that's where price action comes in. So I know this market here is a good floor, but that doesn't mean I should just get in. Yes, sometimes I do that, but over time you see that our result has shown, okay, that without price action, you're going to be, it's almost like guesswork. So I do know that this market, it's a monthly buy. So why should I be in a hurry to enter? So this is a consolidation. It showed me that this market has respected the zone. So the next thing is for the buys, for me to happen and join the buyers, let it break. So this is, all right, accumulation. Market is making a decision, all right? A breakout is the confirmation of that decision. So market is making a decision. So if it breaks out, it means they've decided to go up. So I'm not just trading the breakout, because at the end of the day, I'm an investor, I'm doing due diligence, okay? So what is price action? The interpretation of price action tells you what the market has done, actually. So if a market has there's a breakout from every consolidation, it means that's a decision. If the market comes back to retest the previous broken out zone, it means that's a confirmation, all right? That's confirmed that, yes, we've broken out, we've made the decision to move, okay? All right, and we are confirming the decision that we want to move. The next thing is, where do you enter? Signal. So if the market breaks out, that's the decision. If it comes back to retest, is the confirmation. A signal is the next hourly candle. If you're doing it on a day, it's the next daily candle. If you're doing it in an hour, it's the next hour. If you're doing it in a minute, it's the next minute. If the next minute after a break and a retest, the next candle that opens above that zone is the signal for the move. So you can now buy it up here. Does this make sense? Okay. Simple strategy to help you win at a very, 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 very credible win ratio. All right. Does this make sense? So that's how I'm going to trade NZD-USD. It's a trade that is between now, today, tomorrow, this is going to have a breakout. So Campbell, what happens on the other side? Okay. I care less about the other side because why? It's already at the end of the trend. There is no opportunity for me selling this market. It's stupid for me to sell this market, except a deeper price action happens. Okay. It has exhausted all of the sales. The sales started happening from up here and it came all the way down. For me to still be thinking of sell right now, it's not wise. So I have to allow the market recoup back to what sell area. So either here or here, or ultimately come back to this area, then we sell down. That's how you follow a trend. You wait for the trend to wave back to you. It's just like people who are surfing, they wait. Then when the waves come, you can't go pursue the waves. Okay, I can't say I want to just keep selling. I jump into it and I sell. No, even if I see sell, all right, because this is the end. This is demand. In the sell trend, this area is demand areas. So I shouldn't be selling on demand areas. Is this making sense to someone? Okay, but when the market comes here, these are supply areas. And supply, when the market comes here, it's going to be exhausted. Momentum is going to be exhausted. You see stochastic or RS or whatever using a signal. We get to what? The sell zones. It will exhaust. And guess what? You cannot follow the exhaustion and come down. Did you guys learn anything from this setup? All right. So that is how you get a simple analysis. All we just need to do is save this, keep it on your watch list. Okay. When the market breaks, don't wait for Kenry to give you the signal. All right. Just do this. And as I've done this, what do you do as someone who want to practice this environment? Go take 2 or 3 pairs. Okay. Break them down from the monthly and watch them just like the way I've done and see you trade them over a period of time. You're going to get better. Does this make sense? So this is one trade. What I'm going to be doing is the other trades that I have for you guys, I'm just going to set them up and I'll send them within the group and we'll look at that and we'll make money. How many of you made money last week and you know you're going to make money this week as well? Any question on what I've done? All right. I didn't want us to stay too much. All right. But this is, so price trap is actually our last concept for taking this market up. This is how you avoid all of the losses. Any questions so far? I need it if anybody has a question. So that's it. Did you guys get value for that markup? You see, I didn't hold anything back. I taught you the market, how it works. At the end of the day, there's something that is hard that people don't do. And that's where we help people. Not because it's really about the market. No, it's about what you do with the market. The discipline of setting it up, having a trading view account, watching the trade play out, documenting it. Say, this is where he bought, this is where he sold, and I sold this. I've been able to sell 5 trades. I've been able to buy from the analysis that I've done, from what I have learned. Oh, come on. You do that, and you tell me you're not going to make withdrawals when you have a proper risk routine. Okay. You say, how do you identify the end of the trend? Price action. Just look at what I've done, okay? I was able to identify the trend where the market has a pattern, okay? And the flaws, if the market is on a downtrend, watch out the flaws it has created. Just get it, either on the upside or on the backside. I did, because this market has exhausted, that's why I did the lower trend, okay? And I'm going to be doing more of this for the downtrenders, okay? So people can get the base of every trend. We always get the tip of every trend. So when the market is bullish, we get the tip. When the market is bullish, we get the base. When the market is bearish, we get the tip. So one of the things you need to learn is you have to learn how to do both trends, because now with this trend markup, you know the base. Does that make sense? So you know where to sell, you know where to buy. So with the base, I'm knowing where the market is buying from, even in a downtrend. Does that make sense? Did you guys, at least that's one thing you guys learned. Am I correct? Am I correct? So many of you got value from that session, from that technical session, you got value. All right, value. At the end of the day, what translates value to experience is practice. Practice. It's not easy sitting on this chair and teaching you the skill set, but it was simpler than everything I've done in this entire universe. Okay, yeah, it's recorded. It's actually live right now on YouTube. Just take a quota. Start doing it. Like I said, 1 hour. Don't confuse yourself. Don't go marathon. Yes, you can be obsessed, but don't break yourself. Do it in a way you can adapt over time. A lot of people have started obsessively and they break their limit because they didn't see result on time. But when you go gradually, okay, gradually, don't care about the result, care about your actions. All right, how many hours have you put in to get the result you're looking for? And if you think desired result. What's your proof that you can have that result? You don't have it, get the proof first. So when you start demanding result, the universe is going to hand it over to you quickly. Okay? Going to have it over to you. So for those of you that are looking for close mentorship, you like that environment, you love what it is that I've shown you, and you like me to be your personal guide and coach in this journey of success, all right, I want to invite you to Power Nation. That is what we do in Power Nation. We teach the skill set every day. We have sessions that show you, but most importantly, we give you capacity for funding. A lot of people are miserable today in trading because they don't have access to funds. What we do is, not only do we teach you the skill for you to benefit and get money, a lot of people don't have the money. So we have access to giving you money by using our resource, okay? So every day after analyzing this trade market, I go into the group and I tell my members, this is where to buy, this is where to sell. When the market is ready, we tell them to get in and they trade it, all right, on their live account. But this time around, even if you don't have a live account, but you have little equity, you can get access to people that are willing to fund you. Okay, so you can get access to proprietary firms, all right? Get a $5,000 account, get a $10,000 account for as low or as less than $100. And what they just need from you is a pattern of consistent good trading. So we will help you with that pattern. And over a period of 1 to 3 months, you could get access to a live account of 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. That's capacity for funding. Okay, we don't want to rush the process, but if you learn while you're learning, you're earning money, I believe within the next 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, you're going to be at 6 figures in income monthly. All right, that is the journey. This information I just shared with you, that is the path it's going to take you to. So irrespective of where you are financially, you could make that decision today that I want to learn this skill that's going to put 6 figures in that's going to put me in the 6-figure environment within the next 24 months. If you're that person, all right, just DM me or get back to the person who placed you on this call. Don't forget, your action is what determines the result. Okay, your intention and your action. So get back to me, power.nation, or I am Kenvry. Okay, it's my Instagram handle. But don't forget, if anybody puts you on this call, deliberately get back to them, okay? Because if you have access to anybody who put you on this call, you have direct. In fact, you have a faster and a deeper access with me because I don't play with people, all right, who sell my vision. Because at the end of the day, these are multipliers, all right? I invest in my multipliers. I pay attention to them. I serve them as, I would serve my masters and my coaches. So, get back to them. Let's get you started and let's get you running. God bless each and every one of you. We always want to see you at the top, not from the top, because you know what they say, the bottom is too crowded and you don't belong there.